If you Google Antalya, I bet you will see this photo and also this one. But in this video, I don't want to focus on the things that everyone else is talking about, and instead I want to tell you what surprised me the most and what I wish someone had told me before visiting Antalya. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Vasi, I live in London, but I also love traveling. So if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe bell button down below. And now back to our vlog from Antalya. Morning guys, we're heading off for breakfast and to have some coffee because we're quite sleepy. So let's check. 17th of July. Lots of sunny. And this is our gorgeous breakfast at the hotel, and this is included within the price, so we didn't pay anything for it. But as you can see, like, there are lots of baked goods, so many cheeses, lots of veggies, sweet things as well, bread, and everything was great apart from the coffee. Then you have more interesting things in here.
Yeah, I took one of each. Just
Really?
to start. Yeah.
And fun fact, that's a double espresso. But I have to say, at most places where you go in Antalya, you can either get a Turkish coffee, or if you ask for an espresso, it's going to be Nescafe, not an actual espresso, which is quite disappointing for a coffee lover like myself. Fun thing, it is 10:17 at the moment, and can you guess what's the temperature?
35.
It's already 34 degrees and we're going out now because this is like one of the lowest temperatures for the day. Best of luck to us. So our plan for this morning is to have a walk here around the beach just to get a bit of an idea of this place. Maybe go to the supermarket because I need to buy some stuff. Plus it's so warm that I think at some point we'll need like an air conditioning stop. Hello Ben, are you happy to be here?
I'm really happy to be here. Really blessed. Feel really blessed.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Oh. Yeah, something with which we really have to be careful around in here are like all the cars and motorbikes because they go quite fast.
Yeah, I saw 3 kids on a small scooter and none of them were wearing, a crash helmet, but I think we need to get used to this, the way of like people, deal with it. One of the things which I didn't really like is that even though there are special pedestrian areas or bike lanes, you can see motorbikes or even small cars or pedestrians or people running literally in any of those. And this is just a very small part of the beach. As you can see, like, there are a lot of cafes where you can, of course, pay and stay there. But also the public area, it's quite big as well. But keep in mind it won't be really comfortable as there isn't an actual sand. Guys, everything that you see over there and also all the way over there, all of this, it is Kanyauti Beach. I actually hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly, but this is like the main beach of Antalya, and let me tell you, it's pretty great. The only thing which I'm not loving so much, it is the fact that it's not like pure sand, but most of the areas within this beach are actually with pebbles. Here we are getting used to the local lifestyle, just being super comfy and having a cup of coffee. I mean, not a cup, it's literally a glass, a huge glass of iced coffee. Ben got some juice and we're planning to stay in here just to relax and also get a bit refreshed. Just for reference, this huge thing costs only 44 liras, which with the current exchange it is £2.10, which is quite a deal for this place. It feels like the beach in here is divided in 3 parts. First one, the people that pay for the sunbeds and the umbrella. Second part, the one which go to the public beach. And the third one that don't even bring an umbrella and decide to sit here under the shadow of the trees on the grass. But let me tell you, the ones that sit on the grass feel like the most local ones, and they have so much food. I think they might have like a 3-course meal in here. Pretty nice. I haven't seen anything like that anywhere else. Okay, and when I was booking the hotel, let me tell you, the thing which I care the most about is having a swimming pool and good breakfast. But I didn't really realize how it looks from the outside. But let me show you, it's quite funny.
It's really tacky.
Yeah, it's very tacky. Little update from us. We actually changed. And we have, I have my bikinis on, and we'll be heading off to the swimming pool at the moment. But just let me show you what I brought. I bought some snacks. I got like these 2 vegan bars. This one is with blueberries, this one, and this is like totally not vegan, but we have to try it. It's like your typical vegan bar that you would usually get for £2 in London. But since healthy eating here, it is still not so popular. Here it's pretty cheap.
And this is how the swimming pool area looked like. Maybe a little bit too many golden details, but I cannot complain. It does the job.
We just came back from the beach and they kind of cleaned the room, and I think now it's the perfect time for me to show you, to do a little room tour for you. As you can see, we have like a huge mirror in here, the TV, also this other mirror. As you can see, like there are plenty. Like the tea and everything, you can open it. We stocked up on water because it's really warm. Yeah, sorry about the mess in here. And of course, this is the bed. But as you can see, everything has like golden details, or like kind of fake gold, but it's okay. And now you know it's time for the ultimate bed test.
Then it was finally 2 p.m. and we could go to a restaurant because until 2 p.m. restaurants are closed.
The place where we are going, it is called Akiamezeve Mite, if this is how you pronounce it, and it is literally 2 minutes away from the hotel because at the moment it's just impossible to walk outside. It's really warm, and if you see, there isn't like literally anyone else on the street.
Just us, of course.
It's just us, as usual.
Benvi and Vasiji dressed in white.
And we're gonna have some seafood and and definitely mussels, because actually I think the word midday, this means mussels, and it's actually quite typical for here. So almost 3 o'clock, so I'm starving.
And this was my totally favorite restaurant in Antalya. But there was a tiny little issue. The owner didn't speak any English at all. So for anything that we wanted to order, we either had to point at it or we were writing at Google Translate what do we want, so he would get it for us and then he would write his reply on Google Translate at all. So it was a little bit of an issue to communicate, but apart from that, the food was absolutely delicious.
You scoop in, the stuffed clam, like the stuffed mussel, and you just,
And I was actually a little bit ashamed of showing you how the view from our hotel room looks like, but I think it is time. It's not necessarily what you imagine when you think of a hotel at the seaside. Anyways, we had a little nap with Ben.
it's so hot, I wanna die.
Yeah, at some point it was up to 40 degrees, but you were sleeping back then. But yeah, now we're ready to go and explore like the old city, the harbor, and the rest of the city.
Let's get up together, man.
The biggest question here is, how do we get to the old city? Because it is 1 hour by foot, 25 minutes by using the public transport, or 9 minutes by car.
So how come going by car is more than twice as fast as going by public transport?
Because there is a lot of public transport, so you have to wait and then you have to walk and all of this. I'm kind of keen on trying it out, but Ben's fear it is that there's not gonna be aircon.
I'm a huge advocate for public transport as long as it works.
We got some cash and headed off to the bus station.
Oh my god, guys, we arrived into the city center.
How did we manage?
We don't know how
Yet
did
we're
we
here.
arrive in here. Basically, we wanted to take the bus. We went to the bus stop, but then at some point we realized, but what about the tickets?
Yeah,
what if we cannot buy tickets from the bus?
Exactly, and in my English style I said, "Hi, you're right. Can we buy tickets on the bus?" To the people who are waiting. And I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "All right, fine." Google Translate. They pointed at the supermarket, and so we realized, "Oh, we have to go to the supermarket, then
Buy
get
the
the tickets, and then the bus comes every 20 minutes." So
So-
we're like, "Okay, let's get a taxi." The taxi driver didn't know where we were going, although we were going to the city center.
So all the way from like our hotel to here, I had to tell him where to go.
Straight left.
But he didn't speak any English. So
Zero English.
I was like straight, and he was telling me the word in Turkish and everything that we
Super.
knew was super.
Super.
So we kind of made it into here.
But it costs only like €5 to get from the hotel to the like
even less.
something like that.
And if you want more travel tips or just to hear about my adventures, don't forget to hit the subscribe bell button down below. And one of the things which you should totally do when in Antalya or really anywhere in Turkey, it is getting Turkish ice cream, because it is such an experience. And until the moment that you have it in your hand and you're eating it, you don't really know if you're actually going to get your ice cream.
Opala, madam, yes please. Opala ice cream, yes please. Opala.
And the consistency is totally different.
Very cheesy, I would say, like mozzarella.
I feel like in the end we're going for some street food, because we got the gelato and also this corn, and we're just
This corn.
this corn, you know. Well, I'm not sure what's the word in English for the way in which it's prepared. It's kind of like burned, but I'm pretty sure that's not the way of preparation. The way of preparation.
But it's really tasty. I like it. In Italy, we actually have them boiled, but roasted is fine as well, and it's tasty. It's healthy, you know. It's a bit salty, and it's veggies, you know. Good vitamins even. And it was £1.
And here in the old city, you also have another beach, which is called Mermeli. But the thing about this beach is that you don't really have any sort of sand or not even rocks. So you kind of have to jump directly from your sunbed into the sea. Quite an experience.
Okay, here we have some boring salads, but here we have the meats.
Something which I love is that they have the photo of everything.
Oh yeah! Oh my
With
god,
the
the
price.
special.
And it says for how many people?
One hungry person. Wow.
For one person. What do you mean? What do you mean for one person?
It's very unfortunate.
In the end, Ben decided to go for a doner, which is like what we call kebab internationally. Since I don't eat meat, I decided to go for a salad, but let me tell you, it was a little bit disappointing. There was way too much vinaigrette, too little olive oil, there was a lot of cheese missing, so yeah, let me tell you, it's not like a Greek salad.
I'm just gonna show you how this heaven for me looks like, because baklava is my all-time favorite dessert.
If you want more of a chill evening, it's actually better to go to Kanyauti beach and to the bars and restaurants around, because let me tell you, going to the old marina, it was a little bit overwhelming. There are a lot of people that try to sell you any kind of thing, and it was in general quite crowded and overwhelming.
Meleklerden çaldık birbirimize, sımsıkı bağlandık.